Emere wenye kenebo nile ulode ya nara pampandu nara mana bobo kiyomiri nejine twali luya ewere shmengim kenebo pamnile ulode ya nara pampandu nara ma nabo oti yorimi nejine twali loya. Amos chapter 6 verse number 1. Amos chapter 6 verse number 1 says, woe to them that are at ease in Zion, and trust in the mountain of Samaria, which are named chiefs of the nation, to whom the house of Israel comes. Impact, fresh impact, fresh impact. I told you yesterday, I said impact is having a strong effect on someone or something. So when somebody is having an effect on you or something, it's impacting you. And I tried to make sure yesterday I differentiate the kind of impact we have. We have two kinds of impact. Now the negative impact or the positive impact. It's either somebody is making a negative impact in your life or is making a positive impact. Impact is very important because impact is stored in your hard drive. So whatsoever somebody impart on you stays in your hard drive. And whatsoever that comes into your hard drive takes a lot of time to be formatted. Takes a lot of time to be erased. Because your hard drive does not have a limit of what it can carry. It can carry as much as what you can give to him. So you must be very careful who and what, who or what or when or how or that imparts on you. You must be very careful of who imparts on you and what they impart on you. A negative impact will surely trap you in life. A negative impact will always trap you in life. Now we have social impact. Your society can either impart positive to you or a negative to you. Either it will impart a negative thought or a positive thought. Your environment has so much to impart on you. Your school has so much imparting on you. Your friends have so much to impart on you. Your family have so much to impart on you. When God was about to use Abraham, the first thing God said to Abraham, Abraham, leave your father's house. Because if Abraham is still in his father's house, Abraham will be having problem with God because of the impact of the family, because of the negative impact of the family. First of all, Abraham's father was worshiping idol. Where Abraham was coming from, they were worshiping what? Idol. So if Abraham is still there, Abraham will join them to be serving idol. So God had to tell Abraham to move out of that place. To move where? Out of his father's house and go to where he's going to show him. God never told Abraham, listen, this is what I'm going to show you. He said to Abraham, Abraham, you go. I will show you. There's a place I will show you. So your environment can impart a negative thing to you. And that negative thing can store in your hard drive, start tormenting you. There are some of you, there's a certain song you don't have that song in your phone or you have not taken a good time to listen it, but you can sing it because you hear it somewhere. So that environment you always are. If they often play the song there, that impact of that song comes on you. You don't have the tape, you don't know who sang it, but you can sing the song. You know the song from a distance. That's an impact. So every believer must be very mindful what he imparts into his life. Because whatsoever you impart stays there until you format it, and it takes time to format. Do you know it is very easy to start smoking? Very, very easy. Get a lighter, get a paper, that's the start. Because you must start from paper. You must start from paper. Then after paper, you start buying it. That's how you start. But do you know the big deal? It takes time. It takes time to stop it. In fact, it does not just take time. It takes God's grace to stop it. Why? Because it is an addict that you have imparted into your drive. It's an addict you have bring, so you cannot say you want to stop it. In our Bible study, a woman was asking, if you are proposed to a man that is smoking, and the man tells you, and you said to the man, listen, I'm not going to marry because you're smoking. And the man says he's going to stop smoking. And he stopped it. After wedding, he starts smoking. What will you do? He asked that question in the Bible study. And I said to her, now what you have to do, you have to be patient, because it's going to take a little time for him to stop it. Now, the only way to stop this addict is not to shout on him again. Don't shout on him. Each time he's doing it, allow him to do it. If possible, anytime you go to market, get a packet of cigarette for him. He said, he's telling me he want that to stop. And I'm sitting, I say yes. Now that's the only way you can stop it, because the more you're saying, I don't like this thing, he will be doing it. So the more you start throwing attention out of it, he will start dying, he will start killing, because you don't know what is in your mind. You start say, this one, my wife went to market and buy me cigarettes. The devil is a liar. He will think it all through the night. So when tough is, he will just wake up and be looking at you. What is in your mind? He knows that normal each time you find him smoking, you get angry, you fight, you quarrel. There's some, you make quarrel, but this time you are not buying it. Something is wrong somewhere. And he will never smoke. He will start limiting the way he smokes, because he does not know what you are up to. No one wants to die. So the moment this thing the moment you impart a negative thought to you, that thing stores in your hard drive, and it takes the grace of God for that thing to leave you. So that's why the first thing you must do, select your friends. Any friend you have that is not imparting a positive thing to your drive, you don't need a friend. You don't need such friend. It's not imparting. What are you? It's not imparting anything. Because this year, all of us are +1. The next year, we're going to be +1 again. It will be plusing. And every man have a limited time on earth. The most important is the little time you are on earth. What are you using it for? For example, what will your generation remember you for? Okay, don't worry. In the next 5 years, what will you be happy that you did this time? In the next 5 years from now, what will you be proud and say, wow, I remember in 2022, I invested like this. There are some life I stopped. If not by now, maybe my life would have been useless. Because if I still follow that direction, I would have been useless. So the impact, the friends you follow have impact, they impart in you. Either a negative impact or a positive impact. But listen, any kind of impact they are imparting on you is stowing on your drive. Either you are listening to it or not, there is a drive that is stowing there. And the time will come when it will pop up. You cannot follow a bad friend and you tell me it will not spoil you. That's a lie. A bad friend will definitely spoil you. You would definitely. You know, some of you would no, it cannot spoil me. Don't worry. You are spoiled already, self. Because those things you think you will not do, before you know, you will find yourself doing it. The Bible says, by strength shall no man do what? Prevail. So if it is not even for your power to stop those things. Positive impact means change. Something that changes in you. So how can you be imparted? You can be imparted through someone who has impact. You can be imparted through someone that have impact. You cannot just say you want impact and you are not following people who can impart in you. One of our problems that makes us not to be having impact is because we feel we know it all. We don't want somebody to tell us something. So for that reason, we lose people who will impart in us. Everyone have people who God has destined to impart on you. So what they impart on you matters a lot. So you need people to impart on you. Knowledge, wisdom, idea. There are people who can impart wisdom on you. There are people who can impart knowledge on you. There are people who can impart ideas. Ideas. They will impart it like this. And if you follow that idea, in the next 5 years, you're a millionaire. Impact is a strategic form of becoming great. Because the moment you are imparted with wisdom, no one sees your back. That's a mistake you will not make. So you must select the conference you follow. Because your friends impart things on you, either in negative impact or impart positively. Even your family have so many impact. Can't you see that the father is useless? One of the son is useless. That's an impact. He chooses to follow the negative part of the father and not to follow the positive side. Your social economy has so many things to impart on you. But let me tell you something tonight. Anybody you follow, always take the good side of the person and leave the bad side for the person. Take the good side and leave the bad side. Take the good side. Take from that side. Add to your own. You don't need to copy all. And some of you, you don't take the good side from people. What you do, you take the bad side from them. You take only the bad side you are interested. Now you forget about the bad side. Think about the good side of the person. Be interested in the good side. And don't be interested with the bad side. With impact, you can become great. No one is an island. God cannot bless you without using someone to bless you. If God wants to bless a man, he uses a man to bless a man. So if you don't want to make impact, you don't want people to make positive impact in your life, you will be where you are. Impact causes growth. Impact causes growth. So when someone is imparting positively, there is growth in his life. When a man is following people who is imparting something, look at that man in the next 3 days, one in the next 24 hours, in the next 48 hours, in the next 1 month, in the next 3 months, you will see change. Because there is a positive impact. A dirty person following a clean person, the clean person can impart the spirit of cleanliness to him or her, and the person automatically becomes clean. That is a positive impact. Some of us, we make friends that drives us into negative impact. That's before we are better. Now we are worse. Bible never said you should be worse. Bible said the path of a just is a shining light that shines brighter and brighter unto a perfect day. So you are growing because of what you are imparting. Some of you, the way you understand things is still the same way you are understanding it. There is no formula. You have not changed the way you understand it. just the way you understand it, that is how you want to understand it. When we talk about love, some of us understand love. Somebody walking to you and say, I love you, does not mean love you. There's something they call love at first sight. So you see somebody, there's something called love at first sight. You can be carried away by love at first sight. But when you start imparting, you start receiving impact of knowledge of that key called love, you start understanding those things. There is something they call like, and there's something they call love. Most people who walk to you and say they love you, they are only telling you they like you. But they don't understand what's the difference between love and like. They mistake love for like and like for love. Now listen, they will tell you, I love you and I can die for you. The moment problem comes, they run away. That's a clear sign that they were telling you, I like you, but you did not understand that it was like they mean. They misquoted it by saying, I love you. Now, when like stop, that is where love starts. The place like stop, that is where love do what? Starts. Now, let me tell you something. Someone who likes you cannot die for you. The Bible says, for God so loved the world that he gave. It did not say, for God so liked the world and he gave. No, nobody likes and give. Somebody who likes you cannot borrow you money sometimes. He might not. But somebody who loves you does not need to borrow you. He will dash you money. That's the difference. But somebody who like you will borrow you. And you will pay back, even though you are his best friend. He will tell you, this money you will pay me back. Because he's like, but someone who loves you can never borrow you money. He cannot withstand it. Like saying you pay me back. He cannot. Do you know what is love? The Bible says love covers multitude of sin. See, if you love somebody, everything of that person will be right. But his bad side, you will love it. Because the bad side will be also right in your eye. Are you getting something? So, the impact you are imparted change your mind. And so many people talking about love. I love you. No, understand what they mean. I like you. I like you. Like, there's a place like stop. That junction, like stop, well, there. That is why some of you have friends. The moment you have problem, they will run away. The people who run away are people that likes you, not people that loves you. People that love you will stay. Nothing is chasing them. And you know what? Nothing is changing their mind until they decide to change their mind. But people who likes you will run. They will be the first to run. Because they like you, but they told you they love you. So understand like, understand what? Love. So when people are coming to tell you about love, understand what they mean. I like you. I want you to be my friend. He say he likes you. That's what he mean. No, he didn't say I love you. Though he came and used the word love. There's something they call love. Love is nothing for something. Not something for something. Like is something for something. Love is nothing for something. So when somebody says he loves you, it means nothing for you. So if you walk to a young man say, why do you love me? He said, I love you because of your shape. It means I like your shape. It is I love you. I like your what? Your shape. Love does not like anything. Love does not like anything. For God so loved the world that he gave. Why did he like the world? No. Have you ever read the Bible? The Bible says, this is why I love man. No. God never told man why he loves us. He never told man. He only say, I love man. He didn't say I love angels. There's no way he say he loves the angels. I love man. So why did he say he loved man? No reason. So love is no reason. The moment somebody say, I love you, and the person tells you why he loves you, the love dies. That's not love. That's like. Any day somebody say, I love you. You ask the person, so why do you love me? He give you one reason. Run away. That is not love. If the person gives you any reason, run away. way. That is not love. That is like. Love does not give reason. So when somebody likes you, you ask the person, why do you like me? And he said, well, I don't know. I don't just understand what I will say, but I just like you. Know that is love. But when love starts getting reason, that is like. He's telling you I like you. So when somebody say, I love you because now watch. When someone say, I like you because you are going to church, it means if we start doing something, you stop going to church, I will have a problem with you. Okay, I love you when you call me 24 hours. So the moment your phone got spoiled, the love dies. I love you because you have 6-pack. It means when you are sick, you sleep. The 6-pack is not there. It will run. Are we together now? So when love comes with a reason, it is no longer love.